your life after football, the question that we started with, that we're just now getting back to. Did you always think that you wanted to go into the broadcast space? You were with Barstool for a little while on SiriusXM now, and been killing it in this space.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't. No, I was very bitter when I left the field, because I left the field injured and forced to leave because my knees went bad on me. So I was really much just in a gray space about what I wanted to do next. I was doing a couple hits on SNY, and my wife was like, my wife Akeisha was like, "Hey man, if you take this serious, you can be pretty good at it." And I was like,
"This is a trend in your life." You
know that?
Right?
Yeah. Women are obviously smarter.
It was
than
the
men.
same with football. They're like, if you take this serious, you could go pro.
And part of my pushback was because I still wanted to play. I didn't want to leave the field, and I wasn't anti-media, but I was just like, half of these guys don't know what the hell they're talking about. So why? Like, I don't want to be that guy. Mm-hmm. And the guys who were leaving the field and kind of like get into that space or that role, some of those guys weren't welcomed back into the locker room because they were talking too much. Okay. Letting go of house secrets, putting the team that they formerly played for in weird positions. And I was like, I necessarily don't want to be that guy. So I just had a very skewed idea of what my role would be in media. And when I was able to walk off the field, do a lot of things for SNY, where I'm currently at doing the Jets pre and post, it took me a lot to just be comfortable, one, in front of a camera, two, just be comfortable in what I wanted to say and how I wanted to deliver my message. It's, a lot of times when you, as athletes, especially when you're playing, you feel like when the mic is in front of your face, you have to say something. Like you don't have any say, which is the opposite. Yeah. You can say I don't have anything to say, right? Beat it. Or you can say what you want to say, but understand that, say what you mean and mean what you say. And then so for me, when I got onto the other side of the fence, I realized that there are professionals who do care about their takes and how they go about their stuff. And then there's guys who just want to cut onions so they can be in the headlines, right? So everybody fits a different role and lane, and it's just a matter of you figuring out what you want to do, how you want to go about it, and in whatever content space you choose. When I landed with Barstool, I didn't know what Barstool was.
Really?
No, I landed to Barstool because of Julie Stewart-Banks. She was like, "Hey, Willie, I'm at Barstool now." And I was like, "What the hell is Barstool?" She's like, "No, but I really think it's good for you. Won't you come try out, whatever?" So I kind of auditioned for their morning show. And it was Julie Stewart-Banks, Francis Ellis, and it was me being the third wheel. And a couple other guys I think they had interviewed for the position, but it just didn't work out. She called me over. I smashed it. It was a home run. And Dave Portnoy was like, "Hey, man, like, we like you. We think you want to, we think you can work here. We think you can work at Barstool." And I took the job. Val had did a couple, I had worked a couple months at Barstool. I took the job not really knowing what Barstool was or what it was all about, but I did love kind of this free space it lived in. Like it was almost like it was very freeing from the standpoint like you weren't being judged for trying to like hot takes. It was actually the opposite. Like the wilder and more spontaneous you could be, the more you were accepted. And I just loved Dave's approach, how he ran the company, and at the time, I just loved his kind of like wild cowboy, who stood on it.
Still going strong with that.
Yeah, he's still doing his thing. But I loved, in my early years of Barstool, it felt very different. It felt very free, and I liked it.
I feel like that's why they would like you, though, because we haven't known each other very long.
Yeah.
I appreciate the conversation that we're having, but it seems like you're just authentically you.
I try to be,
You're just sharing what you do best. You see the news reporters on TV, they're more polished and they speak a certain way and hit a certain note, but you bring this kind of realness that I think is relatable and easy to listen to. And I could see a Barstool being like, he's just a good fit and he's unique and he has the playing experience. They don't have too many athlete talent over there.
Yeah.
So
Barstool it's weird because when people ask me about my time at Barstool, obviously I'm not there anymore. I was fortunate enough to do the morning show with Lars McCarthy. I did with Francis, Pat Zah, and Wayne Jetski, and those guys are like family to me, and I loved what we had. And I don't know how to feel about Barstool. It's weird because I get asked that a lot, and I'm in a very gray space because there's people there who work there who I love and have a lot of respect for, and then there's the other side where I'm just like, yeah, that's not it.
What's up, guys? It's Rachel DeMita. Thank you so much for watching Courtside Club. Make sure that you like, rate, and subscribe to ESPN's YouTube channel and wherever you listen to your podcast. We have new episodes coming to you guys every single week, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you soon.